it's Tracy HD here, and we're ready to do our daily Oracle and Tarot card reading for the weekend, which is going to be Friday, January 30th, Saturday, January 31st, and Sunday, February the 1st. We're using the Osho Zen Tarot, and we're going to shuffle the deck. And as I shuffle the deck, I'm asking all light beings, angels, and God, please deliver the message to me that I need to relay to our viewers for the highest good of all. And we pull a card from the center. And this card is the Outsider. And this card is a little boy, and he's holding on to an iron gate there. And the gate is locked with a chain and a lock. He's on the outside looking in. And at first, it gives me a very, very sad feel to it. But for some reason, this card, though, gives me faith that he's not going to be an outsider for long. Sometimes in life, there may be doors that have closed. Something ended, something that we were hoping would turn out much different than it did. And sometimes we have to spend some time alone, like this little boy, feeling like you're on the outside looking in. And it's during those solitary times where we feel like an outsider and all alone that we grow the most, that we become a much stronger person by being alone, standing by ourselves, and maybe going within and realizing exactly what it is that you're looking for in life and what you want in life. Sometimes when we're surrounded by a lot of activity, a lot of people, a lot of things going on, we never actually listen to our inner voice because we're constantly caught up in the constant array of activities and in the constant stimulation that surrounds us every day. Sometimes it's good to be the outsider, on the outside looking in, because it gives us some solitude, some alone time. It doesn't have to be like this forever, but sometimes in our life, we do have to stand alone. And this little boy's looking. He's not turning away and walking away saying, oh well, I can't get through this gate. You know, whatever this opportunity is right now, it's blocked. But I really don't think that this blockage is going to take place for long. It's going to be only long enough for us to learn the lesson in our life that is meant for us to learn right now through all that has gone on this week. Like I said, with the Thunderbolt card, where something's getting shaken up on Monday, but then we decide on Tuesday we're just going to take that leap of faith, and we're going to have courage with the Courage card on Wednesday, and then yesterday was going with the flow. Sometimes there's a standing still period like this in our lives that will allow us enough time to reflect on what we truly want without any outside influences. So he may be looking through the gate because he's on the outside, but hard times and lonely times don't last forever. I believe this little boy is at a standstill right now, but sometimes, like I said, we have to slow down, stand alone, and be solitary to dig deep inside of us to realize what we want. You know, this is very symbolic of someone that maybe just left a relationship where you feel like you're on the outside, it's uncomfortable for you, you're just so used to being with someone because it's familiar, and even if it's not a good relationship, you still stay because you're scared to be alone. The outsider could be, you know, maybe someone out there who, you know, has moved to another city and feels like so far, you know, they really don't know anybody. They don't know how they're going to meet anyone. They're at a solitary moment in their life where nothing is really, you know, nothing is really, how could I say? They're lacking social contacts. They're lacking something that needs to be right now in their life. They're basically walking through a phase in their life where they feel they're alone, but you're not alone. At any time, you can use meditation, you can use prayer. You're never really alone. And like I said, this little boy here may feel like he's an outsider, but he's developing strength from whatever hardship he's going through right now. The strength that he is gaining right now is going to propel him further in life. And it's something that he needs to go through at a time like this to move on to the next phase that's probably going to take a lot of strength. And he's becoming equipped with that now, going through this troublesome time, but I just have a feeling it's not going to last for long. And him being a toddler, a child, that shows right there that we have a lot to grow from. You know, if this was an adult, I would say this is probably maybe someone who had a bad experience but didn't learn their lesson. But when I see a child, I think of growth. I think of maturing. I think of getting stronger. I think of growing up. And every situation, even as bad as it may seem, brings us out the other end as a stronger person to be able to handle things. And on this weekend, don't feel like an outsider, because if you do right now and you feel alone, it's going to pass. Everything passes in due time. It's not going to be like this forever, but sometimes when you feel like you're standing alone, that's when you gain your greatest strength. So be thankful for the lesson, whatever it is you're going through, because this will pass and you'll no longer be the outsider. Things will improve. If you've enjoyed these readings, I'd like if you'd subscribe to my channel, and I'll be back with many more.